Hey everybody, this is Don from Jeep 411. Welcome to another episode. In this episode, we're going to be visiting Jim Reel at JE Reel Drivelines and learn how drive shafts and U-joints are put together. It's actually a really interesting process. It's kind of a long video, but at least watch some of it to get an idea of the art and science that goes into building drive shafts. I think you'll enjoy, so stay tuned. The heating is just to get the shaft straight.
Yeah, you want it straight as possible.
What's the tolerance?
I do about 2.
Okay. 2,000?
Yeah, 2,000 from this side. Since the CV does have a little bit of movement, try to get within 5.
It's pretty high tolerance.
You're allowed 5,000 on a machine stub is a maximum. Everything I tell them to do is half or less.
Yeah. Excellent.
So, just because the straighter and the nicer you make it, the easier and the better it balances.
Yeah.
When you start seeing balance with, 6, 7, 8 of them, it's crap work. And the other side, you're allowed 10 thousandths run out. And so they try to get that down to 5 because you've got more variables there.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of movement inside the CV from the U-joint itself. Once you start seeing these like double stacked, it's not good.
Interesting.
I'll show you the Spicer one up front. Because they talk about the
What was it?
About 2.5 right there. Go this side, it's 3 out right there. Go right there.
To straighten it with the heat, you heat the high side and you actually make it worse. So instead of being at 10 thousandths out, take it up to like 30. Then when you cool it faster and you heated it, and it warps it back past where you were, say down to 5. So that's, just so you kind of understood the theory, that you're actually making it worse. When you cool it faster, it actually shrinks it. And that's how that works, so that you...
See this right here, that's almost no vibration. This side is a little bit, so I'll do a 2 on it.
What RPM was that spinning at?
That was at 1900. I'll you take it up to 22. That's faster than most your car will ever go.
Oh yeah.
I just like to ensure that it stops straight. No vibration. Yeah, this machine's older than you and me combined. It's old.
I'm not sure about that, but
I don't know, it's from like the 20s.
wow, okay.
It's an old one.
Well, then you may be right.
Yeah. That lathe right there used to run off steam.
No kidding.
Yeah, we converted it to electric.
That is wild. Okay.
I always do 4 tacks on this side for the weights, just because the cast doesn't like to stick very good.
Right.
So just ensure it doesn't come off. Just take it out. We'll start a fresh one right now.
Cool.
Too bad we weren't building a gladiator shaft.
At some point we can come back and get photos of after the book. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Built a few of those. I don't know, I like building, they're fun to build. One piece there is like, yeah, everyday thing. When you start building the two pieces,
Yeah,
like
I bet.
that, a little
A little more of a
fun.
challenge.
At first it was, then once you get used to doing them, then it's like nothing. It's pretty much like everything else. This way it can wiggle and flop around. You can actually move. And let's see. Start out a little slow on it. Don't go too bad. Pretty close. Just straightening it. I think not much to balance it. But that's about what I'm running, about 1926 RPMs there.
Wow.
So usually I run them around a rear shaft around 2,000, a little above 2,000. Probably a little bit faster than normal, but
Right.
then I do a little bit faster and slower. But I usually just watch my gauges and see. But you can feel it. It's like very little vibration.
Oh yeah, that looks perfect. And real
Not
quick.
on that end. Got lucky. Sometimes I get lucky. But anyway, as far as balancing it, I got a strobe there. It'll tell me.
Ah,
Okay, right
look at
now.
it.
Can I shoot a picture of that?
Now, what's that telling you?
Okay, it's telling me my low spot is between 12 and 1. Okay, so now I do, and then my lower numbers there, I just go between 12 and 1, which is the same reading I was getting my strobe
Right.
there. Then we just put a weight on that point. That'll be probably somewhere right around there. I do is tape it on. This way we figure out how much weight and exactly where it's got to go in order to balance it. So just tape that on like that. Try it again. You feel that? You can feel the bearing. Well, actually, you can got an actual bearing there. You can feel it. No vibration. Very slight.
That's really smooth. Nothing on the strobe means it's really close.
It means we're pretty much in balance right there.
That is awesome. Sweet.
And we just pretty much just tack the weight on, and then that's it.
Nice.
It's simple. So I know it's going to go right there. That's where my weight's going to go. And just put a tack later on. And then on the other side. Always run it and double check it, make sure it's still good. Which will be quite the same. You feel that bearing, there's nothing, there's no vibration at all there.
Oh, that's wild.
Just a little amount of just putting the caps on there makes a little bit of a difference. As far as
I
weight
can
wise.
see that.
But that's it.
Awesome.
Balance. Sometimes it takes a little bit more. Sometimes you get lucky like that one, where you get really close. But like Jim was saying, the closer you can get to being actually straight, a lot easier it is, less weight you can take to balance it.
That makes sense.
So that's it.
Awesome.
For turning a 1480, so I can put it on a small tube, so it's a bushing on there to machine it down, so we can put it onto a smaller heavy tube, but it's because they only make these in a giant diameter tube, so it's got to be smaller for a rock hauler.
Oh, right.
So it's an Ultra 4 car they have the big joints, but they.
So that's for ground clearance.
Yeah. Yep.
Makes perfect sense.
Yep.
The drive shaft is such a vulnerable part
Yeah, exactly.
that you want as much clearance within reason as you can get.
Right,
So,
right, and that's
cool.
what they're trying to get. And this is a IFS car, so they have limited space in there anyways.
Right.
With all the other garbage they have in there. All right, so first off, taking everything out of its packaging. This is a 1350 yoke style CV. So we're first just getting the U-joints here.
And what would that be used on?
This, we use these on the JLs right now, the
Okay.
JL fronts, heavy duty front, the Rubicon versions. It's similar to the flange style, it's just a yoke instead. It just really depends on the mounting surface, like a flange. A flange is just... So this is like the transfer case output, and that's what that would hook up to, where the flange style is just a flat plate. It's just two different styles of mounting surfaces, really. So these are solid U-joints. So usually on a solid U-joint, they come pre-greased, because they need to have the exact amount, because if there's too much, they'll pop the seals out. If there's not enough, it won't be lubed. So they come pre-lubed. Usually a solid U-joint will. Whereas one that's a Zerk fitting one, they don't come pre-lubed usually. So the U-joint, this little spring is this is the weld yoke, or CV weld yoke, where they take a little spring in there. This actually we need to grease. Grab a pretty good amount of grease and just stuff it in there. Okay, so first you grab your weld yoke part, your U-joint cross, and that just fits in kind of like that. You get a U-joint cap, and so you're gonna set that in there like that. Just tap that cap in there until the snap ring just goes in there like that. So it's a little groove that just holds the cap in together. You just kind of spin it around just to make sure it's in the groove. Next cap. So you want to lift the body a little bit so it's in both caps at the same time, so you don't drop any needles. Hammer. Good to have a little punch next to you. Then putting another snap ring on the other side. Not quite in there all the way. You got to make sure that the snap ring opens up. See how it's not quite open all the way?
Right.
Kind of do a little where it opened up. Kind of twist around. That's in there pretty good. And see, when you first put in a U-joint, it's going to be really tight. So to free it up, you just kind of give it a little smack, and it kind of just levels everything out, loosens it up
Oh,
a
interesting.
little bit. This is an H-yoke, so that's going to kind of twist and just like that. Grab another U-joint cap. Get out the way. Drive that down. Another snap ring. Put one corner in and holds it in easier. Twist. Flip it over to the other side. U-joint cap. Drive that in. Little punch. sure it's in there. Just that's opened up all the way. It's a little tight, so loosen it up a little. Now there's needles bearings in there, so you got to really be careful that they don't fall when you're pushing this together. So you just put that, line it up on that pin, press it in, and then if you got it installed right, it'll have spring to it. So just get some of that grease out of the way. So you push it in and there's a lot of grease, so it doesn't want to. It's got a little airlock, so I know that's good, but it should have a little. Sometimes you drop a needle and this has a pretty good airlock. So that's a pretty good seal on there. So it has a little bit of compression. All right, so U-joint body. On these, you just put 2 caps on first. That'll slide in. Just kind of give it a little tap. So there's 2 tabs that lock this U-joint in, so you just gotta make sure they're in there. Just little soft taps will get it in. And so you gotta push this down a little. Get your U-joint cap. Line that all up. So again, you pull that up just a little. So this one I'm going to, on purpose, not put it all the way in so you can see what that snap ring looks like. So you can see that's not in all the way. If it's like that, it's pretty dangerous and can fly out. So you want it to be like that, where the 2 little, where it's opened up. And just get that down a little bit more. See?
There you go.
That's all open up. And you always want to just kind of tap it, just freeze everything up, and then you're good to go.
Sweet.